All right, let me show you two features. One is partially working really well, and the other one, I would love to see them improve. Linking a resource to a resource without having to go to a note first, and then linking notes to notes so you can be inside one note and boom, click on a link. It'll open up another note rather than having to go search for it. Check this out. All right, this is something cool I just found out. Maybe you already know about it. Linking notes to notes. I like this because I've been wanting to do this over and over. I just did an experiment and it actually worked. Okay, say you got two similar notebooks with information in it, and you want to access one notebook to the next while you're inside a notebook, right? So if I'm inside this notebook, Enemies of God, and I remember I have some information in this notebook over here, Children of the Devil, you can actually go inside one of these notes. Now, it's going to be inside one of your notes. So if you got 10 notes in your notebook, you got to figure out which note you're going to have the link to, right? So if I got the link in this one, then I'm going to link it to one of them. You just got to remember which one it is. Or if you just happen to be in one of your, you could even title one of these. You could even go like this, link to other notebook if you want. That way you'll know for sure. And then you can go children, let's just type it in, Children of the Devil notebook. This is just experimental purposes here. And let's say you're in the Children of the Devil notebook and you come across, say you got 10 notes in this thing. If you got 10 notes in it, it's only going to link to one of the notes that's in the notebook. So if you got 10 notes in your notebook, it's only going to link to the one you want. So if this is the one you want, say you got other ones in there, test, and now you got more than one in there, it's not going to link to all of them, and it won't pull up the whole notebook yet, but we'll get to that in a minute. Say you're in this notebook, you're like, man, this would be great. I want to link this notebook to this notebook. Come to the notebook you want to link to, go to these little dots up here at the very top, not these, but at the very top, and hit URL, copy location as URL. So we're going to copy this particular location. Go over to the notebook that you want right here and figure out where you want to put it. I'm just going to do a test right here, link to other notebooks, and I'm going to highlight that, come over here to the chain and paste, Control V for paste, save, and boom. Now I got a link from one notebook to another notebook, but it's like I said, it's only going to pull up the one note in that notebook. So if I'm in this notebook, Enemies of God, and I see I got a link to another, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Link to other notebooks right here. Boom. I'll go, oh yeah, there's information in that. So if I click on this, look what it's going to do. Boom. Now this is great that it pulls up the information that I'm linked to. That's the good part. To me, the bad part is that it's opening it up in the same tool. I want it to open up the entire notebook, like right over here in a brand new tool, and not only open up the link, the test link, but I want it to open up the entire notebook. So they're working on that from your Bibles. In other words, if you're in your Bible, you'll be able to open up the whole notebook. You can't currently do that yet. They're supposed to be upgrading that. So anyway, you can link one notebook to the next. It's not going to pull up the whole notebook. Hopefully they'll get that fixed, but that is a fantastic thing to have. Now, the next thing I'd like to see them do is link from resource to resource. Let me explain. All right, let's say that I'm in one commentary over here, and let's just use this for an example, the New Bible Commentary, and I'm in 1 John 1:8 trying to figure out what this really means instead of what they're telling me it means. And I make some notes, and these go to the notes. These right here click to notes and notebooks. Fantastic. But let's say I don't want to go to a note. I want to go directly to a predetermined link that I create to another commentary, a specific commentary that I want to compare to, and in the future always go back to and check and compare for presentation purposes, such as the Believer's Bible Commentary at the same passage. It'd be nice if I could copy this location here. You see right here, you can go up here, click the three dots, and you can copy this location, absolutely. And you can put it in your notes. So here I am in the Bible Believer's Commentary notebook that I've created, and I can do a new note, and I can go link to commentary test, And the same thing applies. You can just go up to the top after you highlight it, hit that little chain right here, and paste. Control V, paste. Boom. Now if I click on this, it's going to take me directly to that location from the note. I got that. I understand that. What I'd like to do is take this link to this commentary right here and add it to another resource, such as over here. I would love to, perhaps, if I want to link these together, I could just, select, right-click on here, hit the selection, or hit this. See, I don't want to do it to the Bible location. I want to do it to the resource, right? So I don't exactly see an option in here for that. So maybe highlighting it and then right-clicking, and then you got the selection for that particular resource. And then you could add a link. See down here where it says add a highlight, add a note, add a clip. What would be great to see was add a link, and then you could paste your URL into here, and boom, you'd have just like the notes up here, just like the notes that we have up there at the top, we would see something that would link us directly to it. You could hover your mouse over it, and you could see what it links you to. These are notebooks, and it tells you the name. Sooner or later, they're going to tell you the name of the notebook at the bottom, like they did in Logo 7. Right now, I don't know which notebook these are because they've changed it, but they're changing it back. Point is, you can see what notebooks these are, and you'll be able to see what resource that it's linked to, and click on it, and it won't take you to a note like these do. Boom, there's a note. It'll literally click it and it'll take you over to the resource. Boom, it'll take you right to the resource. So what I'm looking for is resource to resource links, kind of like you got in the notebooks, where you can link from a notebook to a notebook, which needs to be a little bit improved, but from resource to resource as well. What do you guys think? Thumbs up if you like it. Go to the forums and share this idea, and let's help the developers create an even better program through the grace of God. Love you guys. Peace.